I grew up in a very musical home, so it was part of what we did. There wasn't really sort of a drive towards being a professional musician. You know, we just did it. We sang in the house. We played instruments. It's just what we did. And I think I carried that legacy into this household. And some of the children are taking it a little bit more seriously because they have passion for it. But they all play music as part of their life. I was pushing Jaden towards music, towards drums and bass, and he liked it as a hobby, but what was in his heart was playing sports.
I didn't even know that was a real instrument.
What's it called?
A bass. Acoustic bass.
So you're multi-talented. You got speed built up 75%, good cross. They're facing each other. We got 5-10-5. Yep. Let me get two more out here. There are some guys who I think we already know for a fact we could be like, oh
Right.
yeah, like Carl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Carl's already gone. You know?
Right.
So it's I think there's probably maybe 6 or 7 guys that we could easily just be off rip, yeah, he's on, yeah, he's
Right.
on.
Dean.
Who's that 3? Is that
That's Max right there. I think I got the Brockton game pictures on my Instagram. My name is Jaden Skeet from High Park. I'm 15 years old. I had a game in Pennsylvania and I made a one-hand catch, and I guess it went viral. First went on overtime, and then I don't know, everybody was just posting it. And my high school coach, Coach DiBiaso, sent it out to some people, some different colleges, and BC reached out to me and they were interested, and they offered me, they gave me an offer to attend their school. So I committed. So Overtime is basically a social media account, and they post highlights or really interesting plays from sports. Try to make every play like an overtime play, because now when I perform, it's just like I know people are watching, people are starting to know who I am, so I always have to perform. I can't take any plays off. I have to keep making myself look good, because my commitment, it was a verbal commitment to Boston College, so I just gotta keep doing what I have to do. I have to first be good in the classrooms, the school, because academics is really what you need, because you could be a great athlete, and then when the schools look at your grades, it doesn't matter, because the grades are important. So first I have to be good in that classroom, and then I just have to perform on the field also. Tenfold Prep I think it's a great environment. Everybody's coming together for the same goal, to play football at the higher level. And I think that if you're a new kid coming in or wanting to play, I think that you'll fit right in, because we're just all working together.
Head there, okay? Just rest. You used to rest your head there 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It's all right.
We moved to Hyde Park a year after we married. We bought our home. I was about 9 months pregnant with Jaden when we moved in.
No, you were
Very close.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Eight
Very
months,
close,
eight
yeah.
months, yeah.
Yeah. So we love it. We love it here in Hyde Park. It's a really nice neighborhood. I love the neighbors. I love all of the community things that there are to do for us as a family, and especially for the kids. So Hyde Park is awesome.
And, truthfully, I had no vision for him doing football because, I tried football when I was young, and my passion was really music, and I couldn't deal with the cold weather, so I was like, football, okay. And, Jaden was an extremely hyper kid. Woo! He was very hyper. He had a lot of energy, and his mom had the vision to put him in football, and she put him in football, and from the time he got in football, his personality changed. You come home, he was a lot more chill. It was almost like great behavioral management. One particular game where we were in West Roxbury High, I think, and he played that game, and he did really well, and he got his first big, really big touchdown, and I saw his chest expand, and I said, okay, we're heading in a new direction. I think from that point on, he really became like a different sort of player.
Yeah, Jaden is like my role model. Like, everything I do, I try to just be better than him, because he's always there just encouraging me to get better and better every day.
And that really made me happy, because I know that he's looking up to me, so I also have to be a good role model for him.
As young people, especially as young people of color, grades in school is just there are no ifs, ands, buts, and supposes. The kids are required to prioritize getting work done, prioritize getting school done.
Yes, my parents do put a lot of pressure on me, but it's also because I know that I had to be good in the classroom in order to go to college and do all these things that I want to do. Also because my parents are paying a lot of money for me to go to school, so I can't really let that money go to waste.
Wherever he goes, if it is in fact the NFL, you have to be a great person.
Yeah,
you got to be a great man. You got to be responsible. You have to live with integrity. You got to have character, because if he makes it there, it's great, but there's also life after football. And he has to continue to grow on to be an excellent man. So for me, we're pushing you towards the NFL, but I'm also pushing you to be, a great human being and a great man.
Loud and proud, fellas, loud and proud. Big drip on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big drip.
That's why they said.
I'll say Coach Carl was a smart, funny, great offensive coach, head coach.
We're going to go through our game plan, go through situational stuff. We're also going to go through any last-minute changes, all right? We're on a very tight schedule today, so it's important that everybody is on point, all right?
It looked like he jumped. Why you jump like that? I need my 10 again. You was talking about me last week. I'm on your ass this week.
I know some of the kids from Hyde Park. We be getting into it because my Pop Warner team, Mount Hope and Hyde Park had a little rivalry. But I mean, like, we all get along, elite, select, we're all cool. But at the end of the day, we always compete at practice, and we're trying to better each other. Throwing them fucking rockets, you heard me? Is it not a speed out?
10 years.
All these guys say they want to go to the NFL. Takes work.
Fox football.
We got another good one coming out. Hold on, check it out. What's one back?
See you guys today. Last time we went against each other, I won that shit for real. We got the press on the front.
I said best D. D's included Max and Jovi. Included all three of y'all. All three of y'all.
I think it's tenfold as family and motivation, because my teammates are not gonna allow me to slack. They always motivate me to do my best and work my hardest, and they just want the best for each other.
What happens is we're gonna go goal line. So Boo Boo, you're gonna be mic'd up for this, all right? And
Okay.
then when we go situational, we'll switch it up to an offensive player.
Mic out.
Yo,
Alright.
mic'd up.
Mic'd up.
Rando's gonna mic you up.
Man, I do this for my parents, man. Real stuff, man. You feel me? We gonna go to Orlando and chew up, boy, for real. Turn! No! That's clamps. That's clamps. That's clamps. Yo, it's the same play. It's the same play. I got great memory now. Throw that ball, Darren. Darren Brighton. 1-2. Had to pass the throw to my son, you feel me?
Not your son. You're like 14 years old. 14 years old, man. You like 14. My fault, 15. See what I'm gonna draw up. I'm like Bill Belichick in his prime. Touchdown.
I was there.
A little too slow. No, you weren't, because we just scored. Now go reevaluate yourself.
If we go goal line, we're gonna put some big ass bodies in. Dylan, come out here. Eli,
Big body?
No, bro.
Yo, you really not going to be a big body?
No, I go up and get it.
I like the way you run slant stuff, so you come
No,
in.
go
You
on.
come in. Eli, get out.
Ian,
He took his spot too. Get out.
Yeah, move.
Mike, go ahead and call the play. It's on you.
Thank you. Yup. Give me that spot, baby. I'm up. Give me that spot. Thank you.
If you touch the ball, I want you to catch it.
All the way down
If
here when
you
it's
touch
on
the
the
ball,
floor.
I want you to catch it.
You
In
got
the
that.
NFL, they get paid to
You got
catch
that.
the ball,
You gotta
right?
catch it when
You
we
got
need
that.
it, bro.
Thank you. You thought I was dropping that? You tried me. You definitely tried me. I catch it when we need it. I catch it when we need it, though. We need it right now.
Yeah, it's competitive. It's definitely competitive. When we get to the real scrimmage, it's definitely competitive. I'ma always talk. Winning or losing, I'ma always talk, no matter what, cause I gotta show them guys I got that dog in me. So
Offense, you guys are scrimmaging against select defense. These guys are stressing me out, bro. Let's go!
10.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 sack. Guys, we cannot run a mess. We don't have any more practices. We don't have any more practices before we get down there. Elite, I was very happy with what I saw in terms of the intensity and how fast we were playing. Okay? Select, we have to start understanding situational football. We're too lackadaisical for somebody who has no points. Like, the sense of urgency has to rise at some point. So we need to start taking it more seriously and start being men. Start being accountable.
I know that the Tenfold organization is comprised of adults that are going to hold them up to a very high standard of athleticism, but also a high standard of character.
By a show of hands here, how many guys want to go to college? Okay, cool. a prerequisite for going to college is doing your schoolwork. Okay? By a show of hands here, if you had the opportunity, how many guys would like to play in the NFL? Cool. Okay? Well, guess what? When you go to the NFL, the learning doesn't stop. You have no other responsibilities, but right now, your priority should be school.
You got 6 minutes, coach.
I'm 3. Thank you.
Guys, what you got to try it on and let's get going.
Corvette. Yo, I gotta get my phone, yo. I gotta check in, yo. Ooh, these shits is tight as hell. But I have my glutes looking strong. Wait, is there a pocket? Oh, this is the other leg. 99, that boy got 99. That boy got 99. That's for the big strong boys. You know me, hold on, let me show you how I'm rocking. I'm mic'd up too, yo, check in. I got 3, yo, you feel me? 3 times for my boy CP3, he's going crazy this year. 3 times. I'm about to change my name to 3 times J2 Drip, you heard?
In the back, it says straight to the bank. That shit tough.
I started to feel like maybe Select was starting to get a little complacent with their attitude and the way that they handle themselves, and the way that the approach that we started taking to the game started to be a little complacent. And I mean, it's easy to say from the outside looking in, obviously just being a coach, but still have to remember that they have school every day. They have tons of homework, you know what I mean? Plus whatever other extracurricular activities they have. It is a lot on their plate, right? And my thing is I understand that and I'm good with that, but we have to learn how to vocalize that and communicate it. That's the biggest thing. And that's why I'm so big on communication with them, is because you don't want to send the wrong message to a coach, to a player, to a friend, right? Because you're not able to articulate what you're trying to say or what's going on with you. Especially when you're doing something with a group and there's other guys in the group kind of all working together for the same purpose. It can throw things off really quickly if some guys feel like other guys aren't carrying their end of the stick. You know what I mean? If everybody feels like they're putting their all in, and then you got a kid who's just not responding for whatever reason, it can go south really quick.